Hello there, you're listening to the Box Office Show. I'm Ryan Hill.
And I'm Dylan Johnson. Today we're going to be talking about the box office numbers from last weekend and our box office predictions for this upcoming weekend.
Also, the award season is soon upon us, so it is time for our 2026 Oscars draft.
Let's jump into our box office breakdown for November 7th to November 9th. In first place, Predator Badlands, just like we called last week, with a whopping $40 million.
Absolutely. So, a big showcase there for the Predator franchise. In second place, Regretting You with 6.6 million.
Which has leaped over Black Phone 2 from last week's first place spot with 5.1 million.
And Sarah's Oil, 4.2 million in its debut.
Nuremberg with Rami Malek, Russell Crowe, Michael Shannon, and many others made 3.8 million.
Bugonia, 3.4 million.
Chainsaw Man movie made 3.4 million.
Die My Love, 2.6 million.
Springsteen, Deliver Me From Nowhere, 2.1 million.
And rounding out the top 10, Tron Ares with 1.8 million.
And let's do our box office predictions for November 14th to November 16th. Coming out this weekend, we have Edgar Wright's newest film, The Running Man, starring Glenn Powell. It is a remake of the same movie of the same name with Arnold Schwarzenegger from the 80s. It's kind of a wild guess to see how much this could make. I'm feeling 15 to 20 million.
Okay. Yeah, I think somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
Probably
I don't think it's going to be a huge hit, but I don't think it's going to flop super hard.
Yeah, I think you get 20 million, but it'll face off against Now You See Me, Now You Don't, the third film in that franchise. The original Now You See Me, 2013, had 29 million in its opening. Now You See Me 2, 2016, had 22 million.
I can't believe 10 years after the second movie, they're making another one.
Yeah, crazy. So quite a gap there. Do you think that's going to work in its favor?
I think it's going to work against it.
Oh. Okay.
I think they dropped off between first movie and second movie. And I think it's been so long that I don't know if they can bring the franchise back. I'm calling 18 million.
I see. It's around the same range for Running Man and Now You See Me. I think they both can crack 20 mil. I think they can do it. Yeah. But I think the Running Man is going to probably take the win.
Mm-hmm.
But that'll be an interesting race for sure. And then Predator Badlands, if it holds really well, it could also be in the mix there. It might take the crown from the newbies. So we'll have to be on the lookout for that. But an interesting little combination of blockbuster films there. All sequels or remakes or, reimaginings, but, something different than our normal take. So hopefully people will go out and see it.
Yeah.
For our main topic, the 2026 Oscars draft. So as far as the rules, same deal as always. We are each going to choose 5 films to join our roster. And for the entire awards run, particularly with the Oscars, we're hoping to rack up points for nominations and wins for each of those films that are on our respective rosters. So you get 1 point for a nomination and 3 points for a win.
I'm so fucking scared.
Why are you scared?
I need this win, bro. I need this win. I think I'm about to lose the box office draft. I need a win to feel good. I can't give you 2 back-to-back, bro.
Well, that's how it is, but I want to see a 3 in a row, okay? I want to go for a 3-peat. So I want to take the win here. I don't know you should be scared, though. Again, I think the coin toss will be critical in this one because I think there's a very clear front runner.
Yeah.
And so if you get that, then you should be good. You can rest easy.
I agree.
Unlikely for things to go awry once you have that film on your roster. So this one will be up to chance. So I'm not too scared. I have 9 films confidently selected. For the 10th, honestly, I have no idea. There's like a few options.
All right.
And so I'm just going to let whatever happens.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and flip that coin, Ryan. What are you calling?
I'm going for Heads.
All right, he's calling heads. Let's see what comes up. It's heads.
Let me
God
see it.
damn it,
Let me
dude.
see that beautiful coin.
God fucking damn it. I'm so
Yes.
mad. I'm
Yes,
so
yes.
mad. I'm so fucked. Just take it, you son of a bitch. Just take it. I hate
Hold on,
this.
I'm
I hate
watching.
this
I'm
game.
watching the video review. Just to make
Okay,
sure.
sure. Go ahead. Watch the video
Beautiful.
review of the computer digitized coin flipping.
Beautiful. All right. Oh, this is
Son of a
great. Now
bitch.
all the weight is off my shoulders.
I'm so fucked. I'm so
Very
fucking
likely to get
fucked.
3P. This is good. This is fun. All right.
I'm
So
gonna
my
kill
first
myself.
pick is going to be one battle after
Yeah,
another.
no shit. God damn it. God fucking damn it, dude. I'm
Mwahaha.
so fucked. All right.
So what's going to be your strategy here? Because I was trying to game that out. I was like, if I lose one battle after another in the draft pick, you need to find some way to get enough noms and win potential to try and
Yeah.
offset the absolute sweep that is
I think
going
I
to
have a
happen.
strategy here. I think I have to play. I have to play this in a way. I'll explain later. My first pick is going to be Chloe Zhao's Hamnet.
Okay, very solid. Very solid, isn't it? All right. Then my next selection is going to be Frankenstein.
Yes. Okay. All right. My second pick is going to be Sinners.
Very solid, very solid. My next selection is going to be Sentimental Value.
God damn it. It's a good pick. It's a good pick. All right. Let me consult my chart here. My next pick is going to be a little wild. No, I should pick something safe. I should pick something safe. Pick something safe. I'm going to pick Wicked.
All right. Very solid, very solid. My next pick is going to be interesting because now I think I know what your next selection will be if I pick this other one. I don't know if I want you to have that, although, compelling. Okay. I'll go Marty Supreme.
All right. Good choice. Good choice. I'm picking Begonia.
Whoa. That's out of left field for me.
I'm
Interesting.
going for it.
Okay. And this is my final selection.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with Avatar.
I
Fire
knew
and
you
Ash.
would. All yours. You can have it. Good choice. It's yours. All right. My last pick. I have a couple options here. I think I'm going to lean maybe a little safer. I'm going to pick Jay Kelly.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
All right. I don't feel as bad as I thought I would, losing out to one battle after another, but I don't feel great.
So yeah,
I do like that I have Hamnet and Sinners. That makes me feel good.
it should make you feel that good though. We'll talk about it, but let's go through what our selections were. So my first was One Battle After Another. Yours?
My first was Hamnet.
My next was Frankenstein.
My second was Sinners.
My next one was Sentimental Value.
My third was Wicked for Good.
My fourth was Marty Supreme.
My fourth was Begonia.
And my fifth and final, Avatar Fire and Ash.
And my last was Jay Kelly.
Okay. Very interesting. So let's talk through these selections. So One Battle After Another was clearly
it's gonna. I have it the way I did it this year. I did it a little differently. Usually, I have gone through and I will take movie by movie. I will list what I think it's going to get nominated for, and then what I think it'll win for, and then I tally up that way. This time, I separated it by category, and I picked my nominees for each category and the winners.
Oh wow!
And then I tallied up the votes at the end of that to try and get the math as close as I think I could do. One Battle After Another. Heavy winner here. I have it tallied for 13 nominations, maybe 14, and then 6 wins.
That's incredible. Yeah, my point range, I had 12 points as the minimum, and
Mm.
then 32 points as the maximum. I have
Yeah,
it
so we
with,
are in that same range. Yeah, I had
I
31
have,
points total in my
yeah,
in my estimation. That depends
without
on
a
the
doubt.
nomination. Yeah,
I don't know which ones exactly, but it'll get for sure 5 wins, and
yeah,
then
absolutely,
there's a potential
100%.
for it sweeping. Like I have best picture, best
Mm.
director
Easy
is a
lock,
lock.
absolutely a lock.
Adapted
Yeah,
screenplay, very
100%.
good chance, especially if it's getting the picture.
Yeah,
And
that's what I was
then
thinking.
there's others that it could like totally go for. So casting, which is a new Oscar
Yeah,
this time, so you had
I
to
was
account
incorporating
for
that
that.
into it. Yep.
Best editing,
Yeah, I have
best
it for editing.
score, and
I have a score
then
nomination.
you I know are rooting for best supporting actor for it.
Yeah.
Um,
I think it will get 2 nominations for Best Supporting Actor. I think Benicio is going to get a nomination as well. I
exactly.
think there's a non-zero chance Chase Infinity gets a Best Actress nomination. I think Leo is a lock for Best Actor nomination.
Yeah.
And I think Best Supporting Actress, Tiana Taylor is a lock, and Regina Hall is a maybe.
Yes. I think Tiana Taylor now will get the nomination. Could win. We'll see. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Leo's definitely getting a Best Actor nomination. We'll talk about who his
Mm.
biggest competition is.
Yeah.
But that was the other thing I was trying to do here, which is why I'm happy with. I think I have, other than Hamnet, we'll talk about that. But as far as above the line, I think I pretty much solidified every single category,
Mm.
except Best Actress. And then
Yeah.
for below the line, I think
You got a couple of
we'll
wins there
have
too.
strong competition. You have
Mhm.
probably more nominations that you'll get between Sinners and Wicked, but then
And Hamnet.
and Hamnet, yeah. But then that's the thing, because One Battle After Another will play well in those technical categories as well, and then
Yeah, for
Frankenstein
sure.
as well.
That's
But
why it's such a heavy hitter. Here's where my strategy comes in, though. You
yeah,
picked one battle after another, and I'm
hmm
looking at my scoreboard here. I have Sinners is my second pick, like right underneath one battle after another. I think it'll get 22 points at the max. I think it has the potential to get 10 nominations and probably 4 wins. And
yeah,
so, with that being like that, I was like, I don't think Ryan will pick Sinners for his number 2. I think if I pick Sinners, you'll take Hamnet, and then I'm fucked because Hamnet is my third. And if you have those
yeah.
two locked together, I'd be fucked.
You should add Hamnet as your second, because here's because my again the game strategy there. I was like, it has to be Hamnet because it's the only one that could deny One Battle After
Yeah,
Another a
for
couple
the
key
for the above
wins.
the lines.
Best
Yeah,
Picture, Best Screenplay. Like it's going to be Hamnet is its biggest
yeah. This
challenge.
is another like a Nora Brutalist battle.
Exactly, and so it's like you have to have
I have to have
one or
Hamnet,
the other for the
otherwise I'm
big heavy
fucked.
hitters. And then it comes down to, so that was my start. It was like, okay, One Round to Another,
Hmm.
Hamnet, they're the best picture contenders, so key
Hmm.
above the line, and they're going to get a lot of technicals as well. Hamnet, period
Yeah.
drama, it's going to get costume, it's going to get
Hmm.
production design, it's going to get all those, cinematography. One After Another, same thing for a majority of those. It'll get sounds, probably,
Hmm.
score, it'll get maybe productions, I don't know, probably not costumes, but it'll get a lot of those technicals, cinematography, editing for sure. So those have to be,
Yeah.
head to head. Then my next one was like, okay, what's going to be the heavy hitter, like tech, going for all the
Hmm.
technicals?
Hmm.
Originally, I was going to think it was Wicked for Good
Yeah.
versus Sinners, but then we've had recently the reactions to Wicked for Good have come out,
Hmm.
and it was a little tepid.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite as enthusiastic as the first
Sure.
one. And so that makes me think, and here's the logic for that specifically. Dune Part 1,
Hmm.
10 nominations.
Yeah.
6 wins, massive. And again, that propelled me to victory in our first Oscar draft because I
Yeah.
picked Dune. It got all those technicals and a lot of
Mhm.
wins. Dune Part 2, almost universally recognized as a superior film. Even
Significantly
Dune
better.
Part 1 haters like yourself
Yeah.
were
Significantly
converted
better.
to Dune Part 2 supporters. It,
If Dune Part 2 had won Best Picture, I would have been content.
yeah, it had fewer nominations than Dune Part 1
It's crazy,
by
right?
half and
Yeah.
only won 2.
Yeah.
So if Wicked, which had 10 nominations,
Hmm.
same as the first Dune, if the sequel to Wicked is less well received than the first Wicked, which was less well received than the first Dune, which is
Yeah.
less well received than Dune Part 2, how could Wicked for Good have a similarly strong run as the first
Yeah.
Wicked? It can't. So
It's going to
that's
have
why I'm
less
like,
nominations for sure.
it's going to have fewer
Mhm.
nominations. It's competing in more categories. I don't know how eligible it is for best casting, since that, it's I guess they could make it play, but most of the
I think
cast
it'll
was
get a
already set from the
nomination.
previous year. So maybe
Yeah.
they'll get that. they're doing new original songs, right? Because the second half of Wicked doesn't have as many songs, so they're gonna have at
Mhm.
least one original song nomination, so they can get
Maybe two.
those.
I think two.
Yeah, possibly two. So it can actually balance out because it has three
Yeah.
more
It's
categories.
just not going to get any wins. I have it.
It's
I have
not
it. I have it written down for 0 wins. I have 0 wins for
exactly.
Wicked.
So that's why I
Yeah.
think the issue's there. So I'm like, maybe Wicked for Good isn't the big words play. So then it comes down
No.
to Frankenstein and Sinners. Here's my
Yes.
thought with Sinners. It could go either way, but it came out earlier in the year. One battle after another sort of took the crown as like the big, universally beloved major film.
Yeah.
It will get a lot of nominations, I think. I
One
think
hundred
it'll
percent.
get 8 nominations for sure, locked in, and then could get a few more.
Mhm.
Maybe it wins one or two, but I think there's a big possibility that Sinners goes goose egg on wins. I think it's
Really.
going to get a lot of nominations. People will show their love for it with all those nominations, but I don't know that it'll be able to overtake one battle after another in any category except maybe original screenplay, which is where it doesn't have to compete against one battle after
Mhm.
another. And they could want to reward Coogler. Do you think they're giving him director or no for
I
this?
think they might.
They
I
give him a
I have them
director
written down.
nomination.
My directing nominations were PTA, Chloe Zhao, Ryan Coogler, Joachim Trier for Sentimental Value, and the fourth one was a wild card. It was between Guillermo del Toro and Jafar Pahani for It Was Just an Accident. Because
Hmm.
recently they've been giving out nominations to foreign film directors quite a bit more often now.
Yes.
And if it's one that really hits crowds heavy, like It Was Just an Accident has been doing, I think I could see it getting a Best Director nomination. I don't see him winning though. I mean, PTA is a lock.
Right. So for Sinners, I think best picture, best score,
Yeah.
best production design, best
Yes.
cinematography, maybe best costume design. Not
I
convinced.
think it will get a Best Costume nomination 100% and might even win. Because isn't
I
it,
don't know about
isn't the costuming done by, what is her name?
that. She won for what, Black Panther
For Black
5?
Panther, yeah.
Yeah.
Like legendary costume designer.
So that's true. She probably will get a nomination then if
Yeah, Ruthie Carter. Yeah, legendary costume designer. I think there's like a non-zero chance she wins too. I mean,
best
period piece
casting.
costumes. I think they're gonna get a best casting nomination. I think they might win too.
I think maybe best editing, maybe hair and makeup probably
Yeah, I
has
had them down for
best
editing. I
sound.
had them down for cinematography too because it's IMAX 70 millimeter. I
Yeah,
think
I
they're
have
gonna
them for
give a cinematography
cinematography.
nomination.
But that's the thing too, because then they had that whole thing where he was talking about like how he shot it, and then one after another comes in with the VistaVision thing. So it's like
Yeah,
they have that
it's
narrative as
tough
well.
competition. I think neither of them might win. I think the nominations I had for cinematography were one after another: Sinners, Hamnet, Frankenstein, and Train Dreams. I think Hamnet might take it. We'll see. I just haven't seen Hamnet yet, so I just can't. I haven't
I
seen
know,
most of these
yeah.
movies yet. This is why it's so fucking tough, dude. If we had
That's why it's
waited a
so
week,
fun.
I could have seen Frankenstein and Sentimental Value. If we had
That's
just
why I had
waited
to
a
put it
fucking week
now.
to do this.
We couldn't see too much. Um, but yeah, so I think there's a lot of nominations. I think it'll be strong there. But the reason I didn't want to go for it is because I think it may not get as many wins. I think it'll probably get snubbed in a lot
Mhm.
of areas. And then
Yeah,
Frankenstein, I think will also get a lot of tech nominations, but I think has a higher chance of winning. So I have
I disagree.
for that one, I had around like 8 nominations, but I have a higher possible amount of wins at like 14 points.
I only have them winning production design and makeup,
Right. So
but
two wins.
I had them getting 6 nominations and 2 wins. I have Sinners getting 10 nominations, maybe 4 wins.
What do you think are the wins there? There's
For
no way it wins
Sinners,
four. There's no way.
song, I have sound editing. I have what else did I put? Where are the rest of them? Costuming and casting.
So winning for each of those.
I
Yeah, I
put
don't
winning for those. Yeah,
costumes
possibly
nomination.
original screenplay
Don't
too.
think a win.
My original screenplay win was Sentimental Value. They might give it to Ryan Coogler.
That's true, but then again, that's Sentimental Value. I think is in a good
I think it's
place there
between
because if
those
it
two.
wins international, and then it could win original screenplay as well.
Mhm.
So we'll get to that. But for Frankenstein against Del Toro, also it's Netflix's only like major contender. They
Yeah,
have
they have Jay Kelly.
Jake Kelly, not a
That's
major
it.
contender in my view. You may get a couple noms. I don't think any wins. So we'll get to that. But Netflix, their heavy hitter, without a doubt, I think is going to be Frankenstein.
Sure,
Guillermo del Toro is beloved by
he is.
everybody in Hollywood. So I think people want to reward his thing. It's also Frankenstein. I mean, we had the episode on it before. Such a
Mhm.
rich history in
Yeah.
cinema. Great classic story, always
Mhm.
resonant. So I think all of those factors and the narrative behind it too. It's like the film he's always wanted to make. All these other films that he's done have shades of Frankenstein in them. So
Yeah.
it's a nice narrative there. So I think that'll help its chances a lot, and Netflix will put a lot
Yeah.
behind it. So I'm thinking Best Picture. Supporting actor
Mhm.
for Jacob Elordi is getting
No, I don't think so.
some talks. We'll have to see. Have you seen it, Frankenstein the movie?
No, not yet.
Not yet. I haven't seen it either. So I don't know. I
I'll be
can't
watching
comment
it
on
next
that
week.
yet.
I don't have Netflix access, so I have to wait until my friends are available to watch it on their Netflix.
Interesting.
I
Do
have
you
to
know
go to
I
their house.
watched WWE Raw last night on your Netflix? How's that possible?
What?
How is that possible?
I don't even have my Netflix.
I
What the fuck?
because I was going through because I'm like, God, I can't watch it. I want to see it, and I went through on my Fire TV. I opened up Netflix by accident, and then it showed up with your thing, and I'm like, "There's no
Dude,
way." I click
fuck
on your
Netflix,
account,
bro.
and it
It
works,
just sucks.
and I'm like, "That's amazing." Best cinematography, best production design, best hair and makeup. We talked about those are probably already wins. Best
for sure.
costume design,
Yes.
possibly best VFX. Not sure though.
Yeah, I have it down for a VFX nomination.
And then I think best sound, it'll get in.
I didn't
Best
see that for the
score,
nomination.
maybe. I haven't heard the score, but
I've
it's
heard good
possible
things
that'll
about
get
it.
in.
It wasn't in my list. For best score, I put Sinners, One Battle After Another, Hamnet, Begonia, and Wicked.
There you go. Yeah. So I think you can get all those. That's what 8 nominations. Again, the 2 guaranteed wins, and then maybe one best casting. Maybe it gets something like that.
Yeah, possibly.
One
Yeah,
of
I
these
can see them
things.
getting a best casting
But I think
nomination.
it'll get in a lot of tech, maybe
Mhm.
editing again. Like I'm not sure. I haven't seen it yet. I can't speak to that, but it could if it's getting pushed heavily by Netflix and it's beloved. It could get in a lot of those techs. So I
Yeah.
think it has a pretty good chance of getting as many, if not just slightly fewer noms than Sinners, but with more guaranteed wins. Whereas Sinners, I'm less confident that it'll get any
Yeah.
wins. So that's why I
So One
ended up
Battle After
putting
Another
it.
is just crazy. It could get 6 acting nominations alone in One Battle After Another. It's in
That
talks
is
to get 6.
that is truly insane. Again, I don't
Leo's a
think Huge
lock.
Infinity is happening,
Leo's a
but
lock.
Leo's a lock. Sean Penn's a lock.
Sean Penn's a lock. Benicio del Toro, I think, is getting close to being a lock.
Yeah,
Tiana Taylor's a lock, and Regina Hall's a wild card.
yeah.
It's crazy.
I don't think that would happen, but I think we'll see Leo, Penn, Taylor for sure. Maybe Del Toro or
I think
Benicio.
Benicio del Toro is a lock.
And then
I want to talk about the acting nominations real quick. Who do
okay.
you have for each nomination? Because I was having trouble with Best Actor and Best Supporting Actress.
Yeah, with those, because that's where a lot of the wild card ones come in, where it's just like
Yeah.
one nomination. So Rose Byrne, for instance.
Yes, I have her down for Best Actress because I watched that movie and she's phenomenal in it. She should win, unless
Seems
I like
like-
Jessie Buckley more.
So we'll talk actually when we get to Begonia, because I'm curious your thoughts on that. So I think Jessie Buckley for sure
Yes.
for Hamnet. Like everyone's talking about that.
Mhm.
And then it has a good shot at supporting actors. So that's the other thing too. With
Yes.
I guess I'm competing with myself. Other
Yeah.
than you have Hamnet for Paul Mescal.
I think the
But-
2 leads in supporting actor here are Sean Penn and Stellan Skarsgård.
Exactly.
So I think you have that
So,
win a lot.
Is Mescal going as lead actor or as
Mescal's
supporting?
going for supporting actor.
Okay, because then he's got a good shot there. It's like a strong.
My nominations for supporting actor are Sean Penn, Stellan Skarsgård, Paul Mescal, Benicio del Toro, and Adam Sandler.
Right for your Jay Kelly. Yeah.
There's a lot of talk about Adam Sandler.
I've been hearing that, so I think he may get that nomination possibly.
I think it'll be like a lifetime kind of thing where, like, as an apology of like, hey, you didn't get nominated for Punch Drunk Love, you didn't get nominated for Uncut Gems. PTA is winning a bunch this year. Let's give Adam Sandler his flowers and give him a nomination here. But I don't think he's gonna win.
Yeah,
Not against these heavy hitters in these performances here.
Shit,
He'll be like the
no.
5th guy, unless I watch Jay Kelly and he blows my fucking mind.
Right. Supporting actress though, you have both major. Well, you have Ariana Grande.
Yep. Supporting actress, I have Ariana Grande nomination, Tiana Taylor win, Elle Fanning nomination, Inga Ipsidotir nomination, and then the 5th one was harder to predict. I went wild card and said Gwyneth Paltrow for Marty Supreme.
Really? Well,
I think
that
so.
helps me out.
Yeah.
I don't think that'll happen. That would be great though. So 2 for sentimental value in there.
Yes.
And then you have
Which again, 4 nominations here for sentimental value, possibly for acting.
Yeah,
Because
'cause
Renata
it's
Rensby is
lead
locked
actress
in for lead
nom,
actress.
supporting actor nom, and then 2 supporting actress noms.
Yeah.
That'd be big. Last year, I don't think we had any double noms in the supporting.
Yeah.
But the past few years,
And
we
now we'll
had
have
like
a
that.
bunch. We'll have 2. If it's Elle Fanning, Inga Ipsidotir, Tiana Taylor, and Regina Hall, that's 2 double nominations supporting actress. plus supporting actors Sean Penn and Benicio del Toro would be crazy. Be
That
crazy.
would be wild. So we'll have to see
There's
about
got to be
that.
some mix-ups coming up of like singular performances in movies. Best actor was a weird one. I put Leo, Timothy Chalamet. I put Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon. I
I'm
think
hearing that. I'm
I
excited.
think
That would
I
be
think
great.
that'll
I
get a
would love that.
nomination. Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent.
I'm also hearing
The,
that. Yeah.
the last one was tough. I hear a lot of buzz about Michael B. Jordan. I don't think he's going to get a nomination for Sinners.
No.
I'm leaning towards Jesse Plemons in Begonia.
Interesting. I
He's
haven't quite seen that yet.
fantastic. He won at Cannes for Best Actor,
Hmm.
and I'm hoping if they can just push it a little harder and get it through, because Emma Stone, I think, is going to get a nomination for Best Actress. I think if Jesse Plemons is going to get the nomination, of the things that I've seen so far this year, I think he should win that Oscar. Jesse Plemons. I think
Wow.
he is fantastic in this movie, but I'm worried that he's just a little too weird for the mainstream audience, and I'm worried they won't pick him. I think he's fantastic.
Mhm. Belling. King Belling.
So I hope he at least gets a nomination. I think he deserves it. Because I mean, he got a nomination in Power of the Dog year for something that I didn't think he was going to get nominated for. So I think he has like the on screen presence power to like give a performance that is more unique than anybody else to at least get a nomination.
Right. I think he is very well respected. So they might go for that.
Yeah.
My question, though, is because with both Clemens and Emma Stone, they're both so good. Watching Begonia, I'm like, these are great performances, but it's like we knew they could do it. Like, this is, I don't know that I'm seeing much in the way of like a challenging,
No.
performance for either of them. They're just both
I don't
so
think it needs to
good
be a
that
challenge.
I don't know it needs to
I don't think Leo
get
was
into the
challenged in
five.
one battle after another. I think I knew he could do that.
I don't think he is either. I think he's getting nominated because it's the clear favorite and everyone just loves Leo and he's so effortless in it. But again, he didn't get nominated for the Killers of the Flower Moon, which is crazy because he should have. And then
Yeah,
this
that was
one,
a good one.
he, I think, is not doing as intensive of a performance, at least as far as like changing who he is. Again, he had that like downturn on his mouth the entire movie
Yeah.
for Killers of the Flower Moon. This
The
one,
physicality of it is
he's just
fantastic.
whacked out going crazy, but again he's like effortless in it, so he's amazing, but he'll get it because the movie is so strong. Do you think he's gonna win though? That's the thing, because people are like, oh, he's gonna win, possibly second
Who,
Oscar, and I'm like,
Leo?
we're gonna give this
No.
an Oscar to him
I
for
think
this,
if
but
I
not for
think
Wolf of Wall
like
Street.
my wild dream is Jesse Plemons winning. I think it's probably going to go to like a
Maybe
guy
Timmy's
who
year.
like a vehicle piece, like Ethan Hawke in Blue Moon, Wagner Moura in The Secret Agent, or Joel Edgerton in Train Dreams.
You don't think
Maybe
it's gonna
something
be
like
Timmy
that.
Tim?
No,
Timothy
I don't think it's
Chalamet.
going to be Timmy Tim.
Really interesting.
I think he's going to have a Leo career where he just goes a long time without an award.
Maybe, but he's pushing, and obviously the joke became Leo's waiting for that award. But Timmy Tim, have you seen his like the press that he's doing
Yeah,
lately
I've
for?
seen all the press from Marty
So he's
Supreme.
pushing.
He's
He
balls to
goes
the
for
wall.
it,
Yeah,
and he was the runner up last year for the Bob Dylan, and
yeah.
so and ever since Call Me by Your Name, I mean, he's been a presence. He's clearly like the next Leo. He's the actor of our generation. So do they give it to him here with Marty Supreme? We haven't seen the film obviously, but there's been rave reviews about it. If
Mhm.
it's Leo in what is again another amazing performance by him, but not one that's like so remarkable or all timer, versus maybe Timmy Tim, he has his crowning moment. I think that could be the case. I don't know that Wagner Moura or Edgerton would be interesting. He might
Yeah.
actually, yeah. That
I've
was the
heard
thing I
very
was
good
thinking
things
about
about
is
Train Dreams. Train Dreams
cinematography,
was a
best
wild one. It
picture.
was on my list for a couple of nominations. I had potential for Best Actor. I think it will get a adapted screenplay nomination. I think it'll get a cinematography nomination, and then I think that was all I put down for it. So I wasn't leaning towards it, but I've heard very, very good things. It's another Netflix piece, and I think Netflix is leaning towards Frankenstein and Jay Kelly. I don't think they're going to put a lot of effort behind Train Dreams, other than maybe Joel Edgerton. If they start feeling buzz that Joel Edgerton might be like a contender for Best Actor, I think they might put a lot of weight behind him and him only, but not necessarily the movie.
Hmm, I see. I see. Well, yeah. So for Begonia,
That was a weird one.
so your thoughts on this? So you've seen that obviously
Seen it
Yorgos
twice.
is
Big
very
Yorgos
popular
fan.
among
He is
the
a
Academy.
heavy hitter on occasion. He's either getting snubbed entirely or he's cleaning up in nominations. You know,
Yeah.
with The Favorite and Poor Things, he killed. Kinds of Kindness and The Lobster and Killing of a Sacred Deer, completely snubbed. Nothing there. This is a weird one. It's leaning towards his weird movies that aren't really, as emotional or poignant as like The Favorite or Poor Things. It's more bizarre and very intense, kind of like Kinds of Kindness. But I think it is because it is more of a straightforward plot. I think it could do a lot stronger numbers than Kinds of Kindness did. I still think there were some nominations. I think Jesse Plemons should have been nominated for Kinds of Kindness. So I think the least they could do is nominate him for Begonia here, where he's giving an even better performance than Kinds of Kindness. But no, I think it has the potential. It's definitely going to get a Best Picture nomination. I think it has potential for Best Actor nomination, even win. I think Best Actress nomination for Emma Stone. I think it is a wild card for directing. I don't think he's going to get the nomination, but he could. I think adapted screenplay nomination for sure. And then I put makeup and hair nomination, not win. And then I think the only other thing I put was score. I think it could win score. I think it should win score. I think the score is phenomenal.
I think score is good. I don't know that it connected with the film that much, but on its own, I'm like, oh, this is banging.
No, I think it works phenomenally.
So
It's just a beautiful, beautiful score.
I wonder though. I don't know. I feel like it could, because
This could be the thing that
it's
sinks
on the
me.
precipice. It could be 0 noms, or
Yeah, Begonia could sink me absolutely, 100%.
But I don't think it's a contender for any wins. And then at best,
Okay.
what are the noms you're getting? You think Best Actor? I don't think it's happening, buddy. Best Actress, probably, maybe, but
It's
maybe
Emma
not.
Stone. I think they'll give it to her.
Best Director, I don't think so in this crowd.
Yeah,
Best
probably not.
Adapted.
I think it gets a nomination for sure.
And
Absolutely
then
gets a
you
nomination.
said Best Hair and Makeup, Best Score. So you have 6 nominations.
Yeah, I have 6 nominations put down, and then I put 2 potential wins for score and Best Actor because I really want him to win Best Actor. There's a good chance he doesn't win Best Actor, but I'd be upset about it. And
There's no way he's winning Best Actor.
dude,
It's a 0% chance.
you didn't think Everything Everywhere at Once would win anything, and it swept.
That's not
What
what
do
I
we
said.
know?
What do you mean? In the nominations, I wanted in my nominations. I was trying to play a game and I went out of order, which I did once only and never again. Okay. I made a big mistake. I thought you weren't going to pick it when you picked it. I didn't think it was going to win nothing.
I also went out of order this time. I picked Hamnet instead of Sinners first because Hamnet had.
Because if I had Hamnet,
It was that was my tricky move for this one. This was the only thing that I won for. Is I was like, I don't think you're going to pick Sinners next, and I need both Hamnet and Sinners to have a chance. Because I think Sinners, in my opinion, you think Frankenstein's better than Sinners. I think Sinners is going to do better than Frankenstein. And so, in my view, I needed both. Because the other choice would have been Hamnet and probably Frankenstein. Or no, I had Frankenstein low. It would have been Hamnet and Sentimental Value is what I would have claimed if you took Sinners. But if I hadn't done Sinners, I guess I would have taken Sentimental Value. But I think with how many above the line awards you're going to clean up with One Battle After Another, I wanted Sinners more than Sentimental Value. Just because I need more wins, and I think Sinners can pick up a couple of technical wins as opposed to Sentimental Value, which I think is going to get primarily only above the line nominations, and it's going to get stuffed out by One Battle After Another and Hamnet, unfortunately.
Right. So yeah, again, I'm just concerned Sinners won't get any wins, so I had to go with Frankenstein, which had at least more guaranteed wins in its technicals and still a good amount of technicals. But yeah,
Begonia's a wild. That was my
nominations for you, but again, I think some of them are wishful thinking on your part, and so
for sure,
I think maybe 3 nominations at best, 0 wins. So I don't know that'll do a lot for you. And then you have,
hey man, last year I picked movies that had 0 nominations, so I'll take what I can get.
That happens.
I'll take as many points as I get.
But this
you picked Avatar. I have Avatar set to get.
That was my last, but for Marty Supreme, I just want to talk about that because could be. Again, Timothy's certainly getting the acting nomination.
Yeah.
He seems like he's the favorite, like him and Leo at the moment. And so possible win there, which would be great. I think they may give it to Safdie for directing.
I don't think
nomination. I think screenplay would be a lock.
I agree. Yes.
Editing, maybe cinematography.
Yes.
Maybe production design because it is like a period piece. I don't think from what I've seen, I don't know about the costuming, but possibly.
I put Marty Supreme for costuming.
Casting, I think definitely a nomination. So that's 6 or 7 nominations. I think a likely win again for Timmy. So I thought that was a good one as far as getting some above the line love, some like more creative minded technical love.
Yeah.
Maybe best score again, possibly. We'll see. But
Mhm.
I think it has a good chance. Same with last year with the Bob Dylan movie that got 6 nominations, I believe, something like that, or maybe 8 nominations. Like it kind of came out of nowhere there. I feel like Marty Supreme will kind of resemble that, where it's not going to win Best Picture. It's not even in contention for that, but I think it's going to get a fair amount of
Mhm.
nominations. People are going to like it a lot, and then it has that really solid play at Best Actor, which
Mhm.
again I'm just fighting with myself, I guess, at that point. So that locks up that win. So I'm happy about that. So yeah, so you had Begonia right after Mighty Supreme, or
Yeah, I had Begonia, and then you picked Avatar,
yeah, it's my final
which
pick. So Avatar,
I have
so
Avatar for four
VFX.
noms, one win. It's gonna get VFX, and I think that's it.
I had that too. So I think picture, production design, sound, VFX and sound for sure, and then
Mhm.
VFX for sure winning. So
Yes,
at minimum, it's going to have that 5 points,
I
and
agree.
then maybe a couple nominations on top of that. So 7 points overall. So it's just a good play as like
Yeah.
guaranteed points.
I gave it the exact same nominations it got from the last movie, which was picture, production design, VFX, and sound, and then I just gave it VFX. I think it's only going to win VFX because I think there's just too many. I think production design is going to go to Frankenstein with how much they're glazing Guillermo del Toro for using real sets. I think sound editing is going to go to Sinners for literally the entire reason the movie was made, and obviously I don't think Avatar is going to win Best Picture. But still, not like that would have been my next pick had you not picked Avatar. Like I still have 7 points on that one for sure.
Yeah,
That's good
it's a good
for like a
play.
fourth or fifth round pick. That's real good.
The sound category you may have locked up because the musicals, Wicked obviously is
Yeah,
going to get nommed there.
Wicked and Sinners. Yeah,
But then Sinners, it does play like a musical at certain points. So
I think I
maybe
have
we'll see that.
sound, song, and score locked up. I'm not gonna lie.
What was the song? Were those the original songs like what he was singing at
Yeah,
the
and
beginning of
Sinners.
the
Yeah,
movie?
I think they're
I don't
gonna
think
get a
you think they'll
nomination.
win. The K-pop Demon Hunters isn't that going to win?
That one's gonna be close. Yeah, that's gonna be my only competition because I think I'm gonna have that one Sinners song and then two Wicked songs, and then there's gonna be a Diane Warren song for her movie,
You're right. So I need
and then
K-pop Demon.
K-pop Demon Hunters is my only challenge.
I need my K-pop fans in the Academy to win so that you can get snubbed
It's
there,
possible.
denied a win.
Otherwise, I think I have the best song. Win. I think I probably have best score because between Sinners, Wicked, and Begonia, I think the only competition would be one battle after another, which I just don't think they're going to give that one best score. I think it's good, but I just don't think it's a winner.
Really, I think it's lovely. So yeah, that one it fits in so seamlessly with the movie. I think it's beautiful. So, and
I agree. I
Ludwig
just
has
feel the
won
same way about
twice.
Begonia.
Ludwig won twice very recently for Oppenheimer. I don't think
Yeah.
a three-peat. I think they'd rather give it to Johnny Greenwood. So
Hmm. I don't know, man. We'll see.
with the strength of one battle to another, I feel like it all lines up. I feel like
It's
they're going to give it
possible.
to him.
We'll see.
Sentimental value again. That one, Best
Yeah, we didn't
Picture,
talk about that one yet.
Best Actress, Supporting Actor, Supporting Actress, Screenplay. So 5 above the line, possibly Director. Could get 6 above
I
the
put
line.
8 nominations, 2 wins for that one.
And then Best International Film, it
Yeah,
should win.
100% a
It'll
win.
have It's Just an Accident is, it's big competition there.
Hmm.
Best Casting could also win, if it's getting, which
Yeah.
I wonder again how that's going to play out. Because, like, if you have any, if you have
If
2
you
or
have
more
5 acting
nominations
nominations
in
in your movie,
acting, you're
you
going to get
didn't get a
Best Casting.
casting nomination. Yeah.
So it gets that. So I have 8 nominations. I have editing as well. Could also get in there. So then if it
Okay.
wins for Best International, could win for Best Original. So that would take down Sinners, which would be great.
This is
Likely
true.
going to win for who do you say for Best Supporting Actress? Do you say
I
who you
said
think it's
Teyana
going to be?
Taylor.
Tiana Taylor. Okay.
I said Teyana Taylor.
I
I
will
think
count
you're
for
going
it.
to win Best Supporting Actress regardless. The only wild card for me would be Ariana Grande. I don't think she's going to win it.
Yeah.
If
If
she did,
Wicked isn't a strong again, she's beloved. She's like being named
yeah.
as the best part, so she could win
If
it.
she
Again, it's a
does
musical part
win,
as well. So
that would
her
be a big fuck you to you, bro. If you
that
have
would shut up.
3 people in that category, 4. If Gwyneth Paltrow, according to my list, I have 1 Ariana Grande, and you have Teyana Taylor, Elle Fanning, Inga Ipsidotir, and Gwyneth Paltrow. If Ariana Grande wins, that's a big fuck you to you, bro.
Yeah, that'd be tough. So yeah, and then editing, like I said, it could get in there. So 8 nominations, maybe 14 wins, or not wins, 14 points, including the wins there. So again, I think it's a very good play.
Mhm.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm happy. I think all my films will certainly get
Yeah,
nominations. All of them have at least 1 to 2 that they're a strong contention for winning.
yeah.
I think for you, you need to defend Jay Kelly here.
Yeah. Jay Kelly's a tough one. I think 0 wins. My last few picks were Jay Kelly. It was just an accident, and Train Dreams were the last few I could pick from. I don't
Hmm.
think any of them get any wins, except for maybe it was just an accident for Best International Feature, but I really don't think so. I think it's going to go sentimental value. They're each lobbying for like 4 nominations here. I think it was just an accident. Would be tough. I think it's going to get a Best Picture nomination. I think it's going to get Best International Feature nomination. Uh, it's
It could
possible to
get
get Best Director
screenplay.
nomination, and I think it's going to get Best Screenplay nomination. And then Director was the one that I was like iffy on.
Mm.
Train Dreams, another one, 3 to 4 points. That's if Joel Edgerton gets a lot of backing. That's if the cinematography gets a lot of backing, and that's if the adapted screenplay gets a lot of backing. Which, being the third Netflix movie to be pushed, is going to be a little tough. Jay Kelly, I feel like was the safest choice. I think writing nomination for Noah Baumbach, lock. I think Netflix pushing for Best Picture. I think that's pretty much a lock. I think Adam Sandler could possibly get a nomination. I think George Clooney could also possibly get a nomination, but no wins. I don't think there's any wins coming in out of this one.
Yeah, I feel the same. I had a for potential those exact
Yeah.
categories you had, but I don't know. I haven't been
And then I
hearing
also had a Best
crazy
Casting
buzz.
nomination. Also, I think it might get
Oh
with
yeah,
the amount of
possibly.
actors in there: George Clooney, Billy Crudup, Adam Sandler. Like it's full of a huge cast. I think it could get a casting nom.
Yeah. So it's a film. It's like about Hollywood,
Yeah, they love
an
that shit.
actor, aging actor. So they do love that. It's Clooney, but I feel like I would have heard even more buzz about it. Like we've heard good things
Yeah,
about Sandler for sure,
I've
but
only heard very like tepid things about it, other than
yeah.
Adam Sandler being really good. And so I'm like, I just don't think it's gonna win anything. Adam Sandler is not gonna beat any of these other fellas in this Best Supporting Actor category. There's a good chance George Clooney doesn't even get nominated. I didn't even have Michael B. Jordan on my list, and according to everything I'm reading, Michael B. Jordan has 1,000 times more likely of a chance to be nominated than George Clooney does. Like it's still so far out. None of the other award ceremonies have happened yet, other than the festivals. Everything is up in the air. This is very, very difficult. Literally, we'll know more in like a month. I'll know more in a week when I watch Frankenstein and
Yeah.
Sentimental Value. I'll know more about how I feel about things. But we're
Yeah, a
just we're
whole
gonna
lot's come out
see.
towards the end of November here, so
In the
it's a
situation
show.
where I lose one battle after another, like I did, I do feel better than I thought I would. Because one battle after another is such a lock. It's such a huge. It's gonna just sweep. It's gonna be a huge victory for you. Um, my only saving grace is I'm hoping that one battle after another and sentimental value kind of eat each other up, and you can't really double up on wins there, and that Frankenstein bombs to Sinners is really my biggest hope here, and that
That would
Hamnet can
be
can leach off a couple of the above the line awards is really
that
the
would
only
have to
hope
be
I
your
have.
play. Like best case is Hamnet is a surprise victor that comes
Mhm.
through, denies one battle after another, a couple big wins, and then
Yeah,
if Sinners, it'll just come down to like will Sinners actually take some wins? Because I think
yeah,
again, good case for maybe screenplay,
yeah,
score, song, cinematography,
yeah.
sound. If it actually does clean up a lot of those, then yeah, you're in a
Yeah.
good position. But again, I think Frankenstein will
It's a tough
match
battle
as far as
between the two. Yeah,
nominations and get more
makeup and
guaranteed wins.
hairstyling, production design,
Yeah,
uh, maybe also getting a writing nomination for adapted screenplay.
be good.
He
You
could
know, so
absolutely.
I'm hoping that that'll be the case. I'm hoping Netflix will back it like crazy because they have to look. I mean, Sinners is great, one after another, and Sinners both Warner Brothers,
Yeah, for sure.
both dealing with that whole Warner Brothers Discovery sale. So
Yep,
will that come into play with people's voting
we'll see.
for either of those films? We'll have to see. But yeah, I feel good. I had it in
You should
my
feel good. This
list
is a good list for you.
was in like couplets. So I had one after another in Hamnet. So I'm like, these two have to get picked. Frankenstein and Sinners. I'm like, if one person gets one, the other person has to get the other because of
Yeah,
the tech play. I had Sentiments of Value and Marty Supreme tied together because those were like
interesting.
the tier below One Battle After Another in Hamnet as far as like above the line and then a
Yeah.
few techs. And then I had Wicked for Good and Avatar coupled because that's like, again, the tier below as far as the blockbuster picks.
Mhm.
So
If
yeah,
you had
you're
gotten
Jake
into
Kelly
my
and
if you had gotten to
yeah,
my pick at the
sorry.
end there, where I picked Jay Kelly, what would you have picked?
I may have chosen Train Dreams.
You think so?
Yeah. Because
Mm.
there's Train Dreams, Testament of Anne Lee, and then
Yeah.
no other choice. Actually, I would have
Yes.
chosen It Was Just an Accident. That would have been my pick because you didn't pick
Okay.
that. But assuming that were taken, my like, because I told you I had nine,
Mm.
my remaining were Train Dreams, No Other Choice, and Testament of Anne Lee. Um, I did not
I
have
didn't have no
Painkiller was
other
on there.
choice getting any nominations other than international feature.
Yeah, that's my thing. Well, because Neon has
Sentimental
already
value.
sentimental value. It was just an accident. It's very possible both of those get nominated, and then no other choice as well. Like that would be crazy.
If that
To
also gets
have
nominated for Best Picture, that would be crazy.
three of those films that
Yeah.
they'd have to push. That would just be too much.
I mean,
Warner
Neon
Brothers
has
would
been
be
my
able
favorite
to.
distributor for a long time.
Yeah, they're doing great.
They're cleaning
They're
up.
doing amazing. Um, so yeah, I was just like, I don't know that that'll happen, but for whatever reason, I just feel like no other choice will be great, and so
Yeah,
I would want to support that. But yeah,
sure.
that would have been my selection there. I don't know. I feel good. I think again, Wicked for
You should.
Good
You should feel good.
being maybe not as beloved is gonna
I'm
help
hoping people
subdue
just love it
that.
regardless because it's Wicked and it's Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. I'm really hoping.
Remember Barbie, well beloved. How many wins did that get? Got a lot of nominations, but it couldn't do much against
I have
Oppenheimer.
0 wins listed for Wicked. I don't think it's going to win a single award because the award that it did win last year, production design, is going to lose to Frankenstein, and then it won one other. I don't even remember score. No, what did it win?
I it was nominated for score.
It won two
It only
production
won
design
two.
and one more. Let me look it up because I
Costumes,
think
probably.
costumes. Yeah, it was probably costumes, which I think is going to lose to something else. But I think it's going to clean up all those nominations again. I think it's going to get all the same nominations, all the same people.
It's gonna
Everything's the
get 10
same.
nominations again. I just don't think so.
I think it could.
Probably fall around 6 nominations, I think.
We'll see.
And then Sinners again, I think will be your heavy hitter. But that's my comparison point with Barbie, where I think again it was
Mhm.
beloved, it was
It
massive,
was costume design. You're right.
but I don't know that it'll win anything. So we'll have to see. That'll
I think
be
Wicked gets a VFX nomination.
dude,
I
the
don't
first
think it
one
gets an
did,
editing
which is
nomination this year.
astounding. So maybe it repeats on that, but yeah.
I think it gets a production design nomination, a costume design nomination, a makeup and hairstyling nomination, uh, a score nomination, 2 song nominations, a sound nomination, a VFX nomination, and picture, and then probably best actress in a supporting role. Probably not best actress in a leading role.
Yeah, we'll see. They may again
If it
they
gets all, I
we didn't
only need it to
expect it
clean
the
up in
first time.
nominations. I don't really want Wicked. I don't think it will win anything. I just need it to get like 7 or 8 nominations to like at least be doing good here. To like be a really good third choice, to give me some extra points to try and balance out.
Yeah. But anything can happen. So we'll have to see how things shake out. But normally, the big sweeper is the one that leads the roster to victory. And so
Yeah.
PTA, I'm glad you're on my team. One battle after another. Let's do
Chloe
it.
Zhao, Ryan Coogler, I'm counting on you. Let the new wave take over. Out with the old and with the new.
Del Toro.
I hate that you won that coin toss,
Classic
bro.
color.
If you had won the coin toss, I would have had one battle after another in Sinners, and you would have had Hamnet and Frankenstein, and then I would have taken Sentimental Value. So I would have had one battle after another, Sinners and Sentimental Value, and I would have felt so confident with those 3 movies.
Yeah, that would have been big for you. I'd have Hamnet, Frankenstein, then would have picked Marty Supreme.
Mm-hmm. And then I would have picked probably Begonia or Wicked. I probably would have picked Begonia, then you would have picked Avatar, and then I would have picked Wicked. And I would have felt really good about that.
Yeah, Wicked would have, well, I don't know, because they're in the couplets, but I may have chosen Wicked there.
Instead of Avatar.
Yeah.
Then I would have taken Avatar and I still would have felt good about that.
And then by taking it was just an accident.
Yeah.
And
Dude, fuck, dude.
okay with that. So we'll
Sliding
see.
doors, man. How life could have turned out if I had won that stupid fucking coin. How many coin tosses in a row have you won now?
I don't know. It's been a good streak here.
Yeah, I'm really fucking annoyed, dude.
I won for the Avatar this one.
Go fuck yourself.
I won this one. The previous year, the last Oscar draft, because what was it? That's did I win that one? Because that one was closer. That was our closest Oscar draft yet.
Yeah.
So
we should do the statistics to see how often somebody loses the coin toss but wins the game. Because
in the box office draft, it happened at least twice where I think I won, and then that crazy Oppenheimer year where you were able to pull through, and then that's crazy. That's still the craziest thing I've ever seen. And then the year where for whatever reason you didn't choose Avatar first.
because we hadn't defined the rules yet, and I was under the impression that it was the amount of money the movie could make in the calendar year.
That's not true. That was our second year, so we had already established the rules.
No.
It was year 2.
No, wait, you're right. Why didn't I pick Avatar? You're right. I picked Avatar because I just didn't think it would make enough money.
Yeah.
You're right.
And
That
my
was
fault.
for Spider-Man No Way Home. Is I didn't pick that one because I thought it was
Well,
a
no, I won the
coward.
coin toss and I won, so I picked that one. So you knew the rules. So there's no way getting out of this. Okay, you just made a bad choice.
No, yeah. I knew the rules for Avatar. I just made a bad choice. Yeah.
Okay, so last year was this in the order though? It was Dune, Burlesque, because you had Honora. How did we do it? Oh,
I don't think
interesting.
it was for the Oscar draft.
Yeah, I
Let's
think I
see.
chose Dune and you chose Honora, and I chose Brutalist. And you chose Amelia Perez, and I chose Conclave, which is a good choice. And I picked Gladiator 2. Or I picked Wicked. You picked Blitz. I picked A Real Pain, and you picked Nickel Boys.
Dude, why did I pick Blitz? Oh my god, dude. Last year was so fucked.
It was
Dude,
like
if Jay Kelly gets 0 nominations, if Begonia gets 0 nominations, I'm hanging up the hat.
that's
I'm
what's
never doing
possible
one of these
because you have
again.
two potential big duds on
Yeah.
there.
I'm hanging up my hat on this one if that happens, bro.
No, you can't. You'll come back next year, bigger and
No,
better than
dude.
ever.
I'll be done. I swear to God. I just want all my movies to get at least one fucking nomination. Because last year was fucking trash. The gap between your points and my points were awful.
It wasn't that bad. It was
Was it last year? It was the
35.
year before.
30, the year before, because that was the Oppenheimer year. That one
Yeah.
crazy.
It fucking gapped me that year. Honora did okay. That's
Because I
right.
had Oppenheimer and Poor Things, I think. So that was just wild. So 35 nominations last year, or points for nominations, and then you had 22 points for nominations. Then our total, I had 62, and then you had 43, which again was our closest yet. Because I had 9 wins in the ceremony, you had 7 wins. So
The
it was a
sweeps are
good,
crazy.
mix. So we'll see this time. You know how it shakes
I think this
out.
will be our closest year yet. I think we picked some heavy contenders here. I think they're all going to get, like, at least our first 2 each are going to get tons of nominations. So I think it's going to be very, very neck and neck.
Indeed. So it'll be exciting to see it play out, and we'll get to start actually seeing these movies, and then seeing if our feelings change on any
How
of
many
them.
of these have you seen? I've only seen 1, 2, 3. I've only seen 3 of these so far.
I've seen 1, 2, and of the ones we actually picked, yeah, I think that's only 2. So I need to see Frankenstein, Hamlet's about to come out, Simpsons of Value, Marty Supreme, Wicked's about to come out, Avatar in December. I've seen Begonia, so yeah, 3. And then Jay Kelly,
Yeah.
haven't seen yet. So 3, yeah.
Yeah. That's the Oscar draft. Is there anything else you want to say, Ryan?
Best of luck, Dylan.
Dude,
Should
I'm
be a
gonna
fun
fucking kill you, bro.
competition.
This shit sucks. Stupid goddamn coin toss. It's just so dumb. We got to come up with a new way of determining who picked
Why?
first.
It's the most fair way. It's a coin toss. It's
Fucking
50-50.
stupid. You keep winning them.
It's just a game of chance, man.
You're rigging it, bro. I'm gonna start flipping a real coin. Fuck this stupid computer program. I'm flipping a real coin. I'm recording it. I'm
I
sending it to
told you
you.
way back when I was like, do a real coin. I didn't like the automated one.
I just don't want to go find a real fucking coin when I can just Google a
Just have
coin.
one next to you.
God damn
I
it.
have one right here. Well,
Why don't
here.
you flip it? You're flipping it next year. This is the problem. I
Oh,
flipped
I
it
have
every.
a Bulgarian coin. Okay,
Okay.
this is one
Let me
left.
see what the head looks like and let me see what the tails looks like because I have no idea.
Well, the head is like this guy. I don't know what the tail is because the
Okay. So the head is that fella. And then what does the tail look like?
tail is just the number 1.
Okay. I'm going to call tails. Flip it for me. All right.
It is tails.
Dude, you're flipping the coin next year. I fucking hate this game. You're flipping the coin. You're going to make it a real coin. You're going to
Let
make
me
that
get
fucking
a-
stupid Bulgarian coin. We're going to do this right.
Let me get an American coin. Hold on.
When we do next year's box office draft, we're doing this the right way, okay?
Let me get a real quarter.
Uh-huh.
Let's see what that is. All right.
All right. Heads.
I'm going heads.
I'm going heads this time. Uh-huh.
It is tails.
Okay. Okay. So it really is 50-50. All right.
Glad we checked that. All right. Coin tosses still work. 50-50.
Good.
Yeah, we can see. We'll see next year. I can flip
Fucking
it.
hate
Because
this
if I
game.
get a 3P, shoot, I
Dude,
may just
I'm
give
gonna-
you the first pick.
All right. Shit. You heard it here first. I'm going to clip you when we do the box office show.
May.
I'm going to clip this.
So
You
nothing.
said you will. You said you will.
I
You
said
said
I
I'll
may.
give you. You said I'll give you. I'm going to clip it.
We'll see. We might do it. Because next year would be an interesting for box office draft. So
Yeah. That was going to
there's
be
a
a
good
tough year.
chance there. But yeah, I'm excited for this one. I think it'll be a good season no matter what. I think there's some good movies
Yeah.
to root for.
I think there's still a chance of victory here. Maybe more. I think there's more so a chance of victory here than my box office draft currently. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Wicked for Good's about to come out It's going to be great. Zootopia 2, though, seems like it's going to be a smash.
Fingers crossed that Avatar bombs. Fingers fucking crossed that Avatar bombs.
Never bet against James Cameron. It's never going to happen. 2 billion.
I've seen so little advertising for it.
We're on the road to 2 billion.
Why do people want to watch this shit? Why do people want to watch it? It's 3.5 hours. It's blue people. Don't go see it. Just skip it this year.
No,
Skip
you
it.
gotta watch it.
It'll be on Disney Plus in a couple months. Just skip it.
No, you need that theatrical experience. Enjoy great cinema. Big blue people in 3D.
No, fuck you. That's all the time we have. If you'd like to give your thoughts on the show, you can email us at theboxofficeshowpod@gmail.com.
Our main title theme for the show is Sundown by Joseph McDade.
If you like the show, please give us 5 stars on whatever podcast app you're listening to, and be sure to tune in next week. Have a great rest of your day.